Do I pay for the bills?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes. But sometimes, she also has paid for certain things. Like she has taken me out on dates.
That's okay. Most women do. All of us do.
That's what I'm saying. That doesn't lessen the degree of submission or respect that she has for me. She still tells me I'm him. I'm the best thing in the world.
It's actually a really good point.
You can't
just
go
made,
50-50 on having a baby.
Even if it is 50-50, what kind of relationship dynamic do you still want anyways?
Right.
So
you can't
would
go
you even go
50-50
further
on a
than
baby.
that and say, even if she's some like super successful breadwinner woman who's completely like out earning him massively, even then she should still be submissive.
She should still be submissive, because what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for if you're not going to be submissive? You even like Brian just said in his case, you with a woman, she pays 100% of the bills. What the fuck are you doing with the guy if you don't like him and you ain't gonna be submissive? What's the point of being in a relationship with him?
No, you should definitely like who you're with. It's not about being bought. It's about, for me personally, I can't see a man as masculine if he doesn't naturally want to provide and like take care of me.
But does that mean he doesn't want to, or he just can't? Because things can change. We can be in a relationship and have to go 50-50 because
I don't want to be Bob the Builder.
Well, you don't have to be Bob the Builder. He's Bob the Builder himself.
Yeah. I don't want to have to like build a man and wait for him. Like I don't want to be the stepping stone and then eventually he'll leave me because I was the building girl. I was the one that he used to like help him create himself, used my energy, used me, like took my feminine from me, and then when he's built himself, I'm gonna go pick the 25-year-old or the 19-year-old or whatever.
But you ended it with, didn't you end it with the guy you were dating who's the father of your kid?
Yeah.
So he didn't leave you?
No.
You left him?
Yes.
What you leaving for?
He wasn't masculine for me.
So if a guy comes in and he gets with you and he pays everything, you gonna do everything that he said?
It also depends on other factors, like money. I think that should be a bare minimum. Like to me, that's bare minimum. But
so if a man though, like, because you're hitting on, my father was unemployed when he met my mother. He was 23, when they met.
Yeah.
He was 23, she was 30, but he knew his vision. He was focused, and my mom trusted that.
Yeah.
And they're still together, and she said, and he built.
That's why I said he's Bob the Builder himself. She didn't expect.
Divorce rates are completely different, and I think back then, like, it was so different. Like even my family's like that. My friends' families are like still together. Like
different values.
Yeah, it's different values, and women were appreciated for standing by a man no matter what.
They fought. No, they had tough times.
I'm saying in general, like they were appreciated.
But they were based more on.
Men were appreciated. It's the total reverse.
The men
were appreciated. There's a complete lack of respect and appreciation from women towards men.
Yeah. My dad just appreciated that he created a family. That was enough for him.
Wait, a couple questions though. You said that your ex, you guys were not married, right?
No. Yeah.
But you were together for 10 years, father of your kid. Besides him just not being masculine, was there anything else, or was that just it?
It got physical at one point, yeah.
Oh yeah, how many times did you beat him?
How many times did I beat him? No, I didn't.
You were the initiator?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait, could you give like examples of him not being masculine, like specific
Yeah,
ones?
Examples would be that at that time, like I was also providing. At that time, I was bearing a child and also like working and like making all of the shots, managing the money, managing the home, managing the meals, the food, the etc. So doing like 90% of the work, and then there just was no polarity.
Yeah,
like
you
it
had
was like
all
he was my
responsibilities.
friend or my roommate or
yeah.
whatever. Yeah. And then on top of that, the trauma was like, no thanks.
Yeah, you kind of burned out about
Yeah.
at the end.
Were you expressing to him how you felt about that, or were you just going along with it?
About what?
When you started to notice the unbalance,
Like before the breakup, were you like, hey, could you put in a little more effort?
Were you
on
communicating?
XYZ?
Yes, but it was looked at as nagging because I was already locked in.
did you know how to communicate though? Because sometimes it does come off nagging.
At that age, probably not. I was still like very conscious, but no, like I don't think I was
I'm not saying
trying
this
to
to
be.
attack
No, I don't
you.
think I was trying to be in my feminine. I'm like, we need to get X, Y, and Z done, and I can't trust you to do it, so I'm going to do it. You know, as opposed to like, let me take more time to be in my feminine, and maybe that will inspire you to desire me, and then that will make you more masculine. Like, I didn't think those things at the time.
What if you are inherently feminine? You sound feminine. It's not something you just come to learn. But what does need to be learned is how to communicate.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah.
Look, I realize women want masculine men, but you picked him.
I was
You had a kid with him.
11 when we met.
Wait, hold on. This story's, wait. Okay, you were 11 when you guys met,
Or 10, yeah.
and you guys were the same age, right?
Yeah, he's like a year younger.
Oh, he's a younger guy. Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys dated, and then you had a kid at 19. I mean, look, you were young, right? But it's like, I feel, look, once you have a kid with a guy, you kind of passed up your chance to get the masculine dude.
What do you mean?
You knew this guy for 10 years.
I wasn't
masculine
aware
at
of
the
like
start?
No. We were just like kids, and then it was like we were just really close. We really loved each other. It's like just that pure, innocent love.
Okay.
And then it was like as we got older,
Puberty hit.
I'm a female, you're a male. We don't think the same. Like, why do I not like you anymore? Like, there's no polarity. Yeah.
I guess it is complicated by the fact that they were so young when they were dating.
Mm-hmm.
But like, if you're a woman and you're 23 and you meet a guy and then you guys are together for 10 years and you have a kid with him and then you decide, he's really not as masculine as I'd hope he'd be. It's
Yeah.
kind of like, look, you picked him. Now he's the father of your kid. You guys fucking together.
Yeah, yeah.
But in your case, look, it sounds there's also potentially, I don't know the truth of what happened or didn't happen. Maybe there was some DV also going on. So obviously that another further complication. We have a couple chats here coming in. You know what, Daisy? I'm going to have you read it. Go ahead.
Women don't understand. They live life on easy mode. Random guys will simp over them, give them stuff and things. What do you bring on the table to deserve those things?
Thank you, Michael Jones, for this for the message. I think this is directed at you, Aaliyah. What do you bring to the table?
I want to start off by saying I've blocked any guy that's ever said that to me.
Yeah, I hate the
Who-
question. Like,
Yeah.
Wait, you what?
Block. The second I get that question, I block.
You block.
such
Yeah.
ignorance.
Can you
Block.
block people in real life?
Well, they
Can you
wouldn't
block
say
me
that
right
to
now?
my face.
What do you bring?
Probably if they're
Wait,
trying
you
to
do-
pursue me.
You agree with her?
I mean, I don't see this thing. Oh, what do you bring into the table?
Yeah.
If
woman
you're
is the
happy and you
table.
find
Oh,
the right
wait.
partner-
Hold on. Say that again.
The woman is the table.
Who agrees with her? Raise your hand if you agree. Oh, the woman's the table.
I don't.
What does it
Woman's
mean?
the table.
I
Woman's
feel like
the
it's a
table.
metaphor that
Yeah.
I might misunderstand or
Yeah, I don't get
understand.
what
so
does it mean.
elaborate on that.
Meaning, like, women inherently like have value, being able to be loving. They submit. They're like the extension, the rib of a man. So they are like valuable. They have resources to a man in general. The man has to go and collect those resources and then bring them to the table and say, do you want to procreate with me? Do you want to submit to my lead? Do you want to be a part of like union with me? So to say, what do you bring? Like, a woman is inherently valuable.
So I agree with you partly. So I think women have inherent value
Yes.
when it
as
comes to
men.
dating dynamics that men don't have. Like, most men have to become something to become attractive. They need to work on their charisma. They need to get their money, whatever it is. Whereas women, you can just be like a hot 19-year-old and like all the guys want you. All the dudes want you.
Oh my god.
They're laughing at this, Michael Jones. They're enjoying your super chat. But I think where I disagree is that as a woman, you have to bring more to the table than just you.
Of
Like, and so what
course,
I'm
yeah.
saying by that, what I'm saying is, if pussy is all you're bringing to the table, because a lot of dudes are just happy to get some pussy, right? Oh, this is great, getting pussy.
Yeah. Do you
But
cook?
hold on.
Sorry.
That's not what we're saying, though.
Yeah, that's not
But-
what the
Yeah.
point is.
What kind of, but like, I think in terms of like, we're not saying, oh, bring money to the table. That's not what guys want. But you need to bring something that a lot of other women aren't bringing. So whether that could be lack of negative traits or it could be certain positive traits. So for example, I think this would be a lack of a negative trait. A lot of men deal with like quarrelsome, nagging women who are just, they fuck peace up. And if you're a woman who can bring peace and you're not going to nag, you're not going to quarrel, you're not going to find fault with fuck everything he does, that's going to be a positive character. That's going to be, I guess, well, a lack of a negative characteristic, right? And so I think that if you can bring those things to the table, that's big. But you're fucking don't care.
I feel like a guy asking that question in general immediately in my mind puts them on the feminine spectrum. It's like, what can I receive from you? I'm going to receive, prove yourself, like tell me what you can do. Not like, who are you? Let me get to know you. What are your traits? Like if I like give you the safe environment, who are you inside? Like
I think
like a job interview.
I got to step up.
Okay.
She put it well.
I think it comes more from a place of, have you introspected about what your strengths are in terms of what makes you relationship material? What makes you worthy beyond just us having sex? Because you say that women are the table, and some of y'all raised your hands that women are the table. But when you seeking commitment and guys are the gatekeepers of commitment, he's essentially saying, why should I commit to you? What makes you special relative to these other women?
But I wouldn't answer that.
Well, that's the nature of the question.
I would rather say bye to that guy and like go to the guy that like actually wants to pursue me and actually knows that he likes me and is like, I want to take you out, I want to court you, I want to know about you, like there's something that intrigues me about you, not the guy that's like, oh, tell me like what's so special.
No, I get that practically. I'm just saying the nature of the question is philosophical. So I'm saying that we ask that because we want to know what makes you special. Because if women are, like you were saying, women are the table on the basis of what? Like, what am I getting? If I get into a relationship with you, what are you offering that makes the relationship worth being in with me?
The ability to recreate life, which is like the most magical thing in the world. But
that's biology.
Yeah.
Every mammal can do that.
Every female can do that.
Yeah.
Well, in the human species, at least.
Yeah. Well, mammals, period. Female mammals.
Males can't do that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's in essence what we're asking when we say that.
I get that, but I would never be the kind of person to like try and prove something. I would rather go for the person that's sure about me.
I think women are the table. I'll agree. The table manufactured from the warehouse of the finest delusions.
Thank you.
Since you're a dating coach and you also said that your girlfriend also likes sometimes to pay for you, in like that both of you have some feminine energy and sometimes also the masculine energy comes out also.
Both is required. Both are required in a relationship.
I see more like a relationship to be balanced. It's not like, oh, what you bring to the table. It's like when you meet the person and you feel that you could connect, you also will learn what this person lacks. Maybe like, insecurities or whatever. I feel like a good relationship is when we're together. If you lack something, I will help you to see another point of view as you will give it to me. I don't see it like all the time this materialistic thing. Oh, you give me the money. It has to be a bit more if it's really a real relationship and not just like hooking
it's
up.
Beneficial on both halves.
Yeah, I mean helping each other, not all the time being like, oh, you gave it to me. Oh, but you did it. Whoa! I mean, we're helping each other.
in a real relationship, you don't keep score.
Yeah, that's the point.
you don't keep score.
I love paying for my boyfriend. I love when he also like comes back home with a rose. Like he really likes me because I know he thought about me.
So I think that question should never be existing. Like a question like that.
It should exist.
From a man, that's just like turns.
But it makes women who say women who say things
a man
like
asked a question like that. I think it's very hard for him to
It
find.
makes it feel like the relationship's more of a job than like pursuing interests.
But the people in relationships aren't asking that. The question is a rebuttal to women who believe that women are the table because it's egotistical.
Yeah.
It's narcissistic to say that women are the table. So it's comparative. It's like, well, what makes you so special? What makes you different from other women outside of sex? That's the point of the question.
That's why you court and you go
Court?
like
Court?
courtmanship. Like
Court.
you'll
Yeah, when
see
you-
Like
women.
how birds bring like
No,
seeds
wait.
to the females
No, I know-
and stuff, or like some birds like dance.
But
for,
okay,
like-
here, let me ask this. What do you think men should bring to the table?
They should bring emotional safety.
Okay.
They should bring integrity.
Mm-hmm.
They
Integrity.
should integrity.
Okay.
They should bring like healthy mindset. Like I can trust where they're gonna take me mentally.
Okay.
Providing, protecting,
Okay.
and love. Like just caring about you.
But in certain areas shouldn't also be from a woman. Like I don't see it all the time.
No,
this-
yeah, I didn't say that.
Like all
Yeah.
the time we have to make these groups. Men do this, women do that. We both can be balanced. Sometimes I have this masculine energy. I'm not
Yeah, no,
romantic.
of
My
course,
boyfriend
yeah.
is super romantic. That doesn't
Yeah.
mean that it has to be a pussy. Like we kind of like come next to each other. Like when I need something, he
No,
understands
that's why
my
it's
needs.
union. Yeah, like it
But
flows and it
I
goes
hate
together.
when people like all the time say, "Oh, women are these or men are these." We're literally human beings, the same. We're bleeding, same color. Like, I feel like we should actually put a bit more the two
But-
genders together.
I'm confused here because I'm sure if I asked the question, what should men bring to the table, all of you guys would list a whole bunch of things. When we're actually having whether you feel icked out about the question or not from an actual romantic partner, if we're having a conversation about it, you guys could all list all these things that men should bring to the table. What's wrong with asking what y'all bring to the table?
No, nothing wrong, honestly.
Well, she thinks there's
Yeah, I
something wrong.
disagree.
She thinks there's something wrong.
No, I didn't
Y'all
ask.
said-
I didn't
y'all
say
all
there's
black
something
people.
wrong.
Hey,
Can
leave,
I
that,
just
leave that big black microphone.
Can I add something?
That you're
I
just you're
think-
grabbing it way too crazy there. Okay, Daisy?
I think it should be 100, 100. It shouldn't be split.
Oh,
in the
okay.
Yeah.
middle.
I
It
think-
should,
Yeah.
I give you my all, you give me your all, and that's like a healthy
do
way.
women give their all the
but at the
But that's
beginning-
that's what I'm saying. It should be. I'm not saying it is that way, but I'm saying like I should be giving my all to someone, and they should
Yeah,
be
but-
reciprocating the same
sure,
thing.
Sure. So look, I think there's a lot women can bring to the table.
I'm
I don't-
happy to answer that one.
One sec though. So you mentioned courtship,
Yeah.
right? Courtship, men should be providers, protectors, emotional safety, integrity. My dear, you're a sex worker. You have OnlyFans.
Don't say that.
The truth.
Why? But it's the
That-
truth.
That's not nice to say to a woman. That's very.
Women
How is
are
it- well, hold on.
naturally
Disrespectful.
sensual creatures.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
we
not-
get into
Women are-
Don't you
hold on,
think?
hold on, hold on.
Don't
I
you
don't
think
wanna accept
wife
money.
and husband
Yeah.
get married? That's not a sex worker. That's just a sex worker for
Exactly.
entire life.
That's a
and,
whoa.
and then she doesn't
I
get
can't
paid
believe
well.
you've just said that. by
That's
the way.
true.
I literally cannot
I'm
believe
just
you
telling
just
you
said
that is true.
That is the most
I'd
damning-
rather prefer a man
Daisy.
who pays me for one time than doesn't want to pay me for the entire life.
I'm not even going to interrupt you. Keep going.
I agree.
I mean, that's just the fact. A man, mostly when they want to marry a woman, they just want a woman who can give birth, taking care of the housework, taking care of the kids.
They want to be
Just
devotional
be
to
submit,
them.
Laundry,
submit to them.
clean.
Like, just like, don't bother me. Let me making my money, and you just take care of the kids. Why not paying for her? You know what I mean?
That is like one of the most damning statements I've ever heard. So,
Well, she's angry.
You guys
She's
know
got
that's
anger in
true.
her.
what?
No, I'm not angry,
Yeah,
but I
she's
just feel like
passionate.
a lot of women don't understand
good.
that, and they
But-
make mistakes
so you
in
think
marriages.
wives are sex
That's why
work- Wait, you
there's a
think
lot of
wives-
divorce in this country.
Wait,
and
there's
that's
what?
why
Did you say wars?
Divorce.
Oh,
divorce. My accent.
There's a lot of
No, it's
war
fine.
because of relationships.
The fucking war, man. It's
No,
crazy.
that's just my perspective.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you have to agree with me.
Wait, do you think
That's just how
wives
I
are sex
feel.
workers?
Well, we didn't
No, that's a
agree
question
with
for
the term
Daisy.
sex
Sorry?
worker there. Sorry.
Daisy, you basically said wives are sex workers.
I'm not saying wives are sex worker.
That's what you said.
That's not what I'm saying.
Is that not what you said?
I'm just saying that whether she is doing OnlyFans or whether she's a wife to somebody,
Yeah, if she's a wife having sex with her husband, I don't think anybody has an issue with that. But
legally, yes, legally.
wait, hold on.